Horseshoe Bend, Elk Lick Run, Herschel Lake, East Fork. This area holds a lot of history, and its names have changed throughout time and history. But this history means a little bit more to us, because this is the location we first started coming together to. This is Old Bethel Cemetery. This is the first place the Zodiacs came together and started investigating and started practicing and learning together. And we want to bring you along so you can enjoy it with us, investigate with us, because this is the first time we'll be putting it on YouTube, and we want you to experience it with us. I'm thinking that was a deer that just ran by.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoa.
Wow, they are close.
Get the flashlight out so we don't get captured by one.
I was like, I just saw a black thing.
I did too. I'm like,
Okay, so other than the graveyard itself having a lot of spirits and stuff, this place is known for a few other things that happen as well. One thing is that if you can see, we're going to be actually investigating this soon, but this, if you can see my height, this is like a door built into the tree. The little doorknob here, it's about the size of a door, a little bit shorter, but as you can tell, we'll probably like show you some footage later about some of the trees. No other tree has bark like this, and there's even indentations right here to show like there's like a built-in tree almost. Now, a built-in door in the tree. Now, what's weird about this door is you will hear knocks come back from the other side from this door, and sometimes as we're investigating around here, we'll hear something knocking on this as well. Nothing like that happens with any other tree here, just this tree, and its sound comes from like this area, as if someone's knocking like this. The other thing is there has been known to be a shadow person walking through these areas as well. Now, we probably won't see it, but the camera might. So keep an eye out for that. They usually walk down by the unknown soldier area, but keep an eye out. We might be seeing it soon. So Richard Collins is the son of the Reverend. I believe Richard was a Reverend as well. Was the son of the Reverend who started East Fork and Bantam when it was Horseshoe Bend. And they built this church that's here. They built some of the churches through Kentucky and Cincinnati. And they had the whole town here because of his family. So he is a big staple of this park, of honestly a lot of the like big churches here. So it's exciting to start talking to him, and he always come to him to kind of learn a lot of things, and he's one of the most friendlier ones here. Now, we don't normally do flashlight tests, but Richard Collins likes to start with the flashlight test, so I want to try and do that as well.
And the reason we always usually start off with Richard Collins is he's one of the most talkative spirits in this graveyard. And it seems like he really likes talking to us. But it's a certain time period he will talk to us, usually like in the early of the night. And then later on in the night, he disappears and doesn't talk no more. And it is almost impossible to get him to talk later in the night.
Richard Collins, we come here tonight to talk with you again. You know all of us, we try and come here multiple times, especially throughout the years, to talk with you and learn your story. Tonight, we want to record it so that way we can share it with a bunch of people, so that way we can have them hear what we've heard or see what we've seen. We understand that you like to protect the people here and know that we mean no harm. We want to come here and try and help those that are here and speak with them and hear their story so it's immortalized and filmed forever. If you're here with us tonight, again, I have these devices down here with the green light. You can talk with them. And I've brought the flashlight as well, if you want to speak through that. If you can, show me a sign that you're here. I know there's a lot of stone damage through here, and it upsets me. Throughout the years we've come here, we've seen it get worse and worse, and I really wish there's something we could do. Hopefully, something in the future we can do. And if we can do something to fix these stones, or at least clean them up a bit, would that make you happy?
Do you want us just to leave you alone for the night and come back, or? Maybe he's not talkative tonight.
That's possible.
Maybe he's sometimes like that.
Could be count.
Oh.
What was the thing you just said?
I guess he doesn't want to be talkative tonight.
I wanna fix. Can you turn that off for me by chance, Mr. Collins?
Mr. Collins, can you turn the flashlight off to show us if you don't want us to talk tonight?
I'm gonna fix it and I'll ask just a quick couple more questions. I was gonna say you might be camera shy, and that's okay to be camera shy. But if you want us to leave you alone for now, can you turn that flashlight back on to confirm that for us? It's okay. We understand that things aren't easy and that you might feel uncomfortable in front of the camera. And if you want us to leave you alone for the rest of the night, go ahead and turn that flashlight back on to confirm the situation, or touch one of these and we'll walk away for now. Alright. If that's the case, then we will walk away. I want to thank you, Richard Collins, for allowing us to come over here and talk with you. We understand that it is difficult and you're probably uncomfortable right now with everything going on and all these devices in your face, and we understand. I will say we'll probably be back over here by the tree, but we try not to bother you tonight personally. So thank you for allowing us to speak with you.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Collins.
I think he might be camera shy.
And I agree with that. Actually, it seems like a lot of them, when we pull out our cameras, they seem to like, we'll be like talking to them, and then like we'll pull out the camera and then, so.
Well, it's just new. They don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he lived in the early to mid 1800s. I mean,
so that was like what, the first camera coming out with the black powder?
Yeah, like. Yeah.
Unknown soldiers.
Yeah, that can work. Okay.
Watch your steps because of all the headstones being down.
You think Miss Collins?
Oh no.
What?
Just looking at it. Oh no.
What?
Just looking at it.
Oh. Yeah.
High winds, old stuff, old grave, old stone.
Could even be like the mower, the lawnmower coming knocking it. The problem is like a lot of this is happening more and more here, and I really want to find a way to fix this. Like this graveyard is our home basically, and every time we come here we see more stones down, and I just want to find a way to fix it. And I know they'll be happy if we can.
Right.
Yeah.
I just don't want to step on them.
Yeah. So they say in this area, like I know we've experienced it some, but like there's a perfume smell down here as well from the stones on the other end of the unknown soldier.
That's right, and I've never got to experience.
Really?
Yeah, you guys always talked about it, but it's never happened with me being around.
Exactly. Yeah. I hope we can experience that tonight then. Whoa. There you go.
Oh, right there.
Drain some of the battery. Oh, hello. Okay, goodbye. Come back, Mr. Deer. Deer, I want to question you.
So right here are the unknown soldiers.
Camera might not be able to see them too well, but they are on the ground. These are the unknown soldier graves. They are from 1812, I believe, or 1816. I'll look at it here in a second. But each one just has a number plate on it. And I think, yeah, just a number on them. There's 60 of them buried here. And we talk with them a lot. Well, if it doesn't say on there, we'll just have to ask them again to confirm.
Yeah, 1812.
1812. Awesome.
So, died PR 1812, it looks like.
Yeah, that's another stone that's broken down.
Yep, so it has to be the War of 1812.
Okay. So, well, spirits of the unknown soldiers of the War of 1812. First off, I want to thank you for your service and all that you've done for this country. No matter what side you were on, no matter what you were doing during the time, I want to thank you for your service and what you've done for us. I'm sorry to hear that your name is not written on these plaques, but you are not forgotten. Many people come here and speak with you and come and respect you for what you've done for this country. And again, I want to thank you for that. And I mean no offense when I come here to try and talk with you and get your answers, to learn more about you. I want to hear about your stories, about maybe your name. Maybe we can figure out more about you. If we get a name or a location, that may help us. We understand that the war happened in 1812. And any of you soldiers that are here tonight that want to speak with us, we are holding these devices in our hand with a light on them. All you got to do is come near them and it will come on. Or the flashlight at my legs. You can touch it and it will come on. Or over there, by a man holding that device. If you want to go over and speak into that area, we'll be able to hear you as well. Soldiers of 1812. I have a few questions for you. You were buried here respectfully. But did you live here when you were alive, before the war? Were you here in Elk Lick Run, Horseshoe Bend, East Fork? I'm not sure which name it would have been during that time, but are any of those names familiar to you? Bantam, another one. Did you live here?
There's like a very cold breeze right here on my right arm.
Right where this is?
No, right on, right here. Like I said, it's a whole lot colder. You feel that?
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, more right here.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know. Are one of you soldiers next to me? Are you trying to communicate with me? All you have to do is touch the device. Or push on me. Just let me know you're here.
You will not harm us by pushing on us, by poking us, pulling on our clothes. If that is easier for you, you can do so.
Was this your home? Was Ohio the state you was born and raised and grew up in? Or are you guys from another state? Are you from one of the southern states? Are you from Kentucky or West Virginia? You guys unfortunately die on the battlefield. We just want to know your story. We want to learn about you guys. That way we can understand you better.
Okay. Something black just went in front of the camera.
What was it?
Something black.
Really?
It looked like a bug, but all the bugs so far have reflected the IR light. This was just black.
Was that one of you guys running past the camera?
This is the area where the shadow person is. Like, in this area. Sometimes walks over from that way, too, but... That'd be strange, because we didn't see anything, but it'd be strange if we saw it on camera.
Keeps losing focus now, too.
Really?
Yep.
If there was anything that walked in front of the camera, which is that device in his hand, you can do so again. If there was anything that walked in front of the camera, which is that device in his hand, you can do so again.
Can we go back up there?
Yeah, can you go check his car real quick? I got this. My phone is in there. Your car was locked, right?
I don't know. You were the last one in it.
I don't have the keys. Is the car lights on? That was weird. Just go see if his doors are locked. He's gonna hate me for that, but I want to make sure my phone's in there.
I'm not sure that I like him going up there by himself.
I know. It's actually, I know you can see, but without having any lights, this part of the graveyard is kind of creepy. Just realized, walk through graveyards and everything, sees a road. Oh, it's creepy. You scared him?
Yeah.
Well, you kind of disappeared and got super quiet, so we were like, you're right.
Oh man. I just looked up and I saw two black figures walking towards me. Oh god. I was about to throw my EMF at you guys. Like if that would have been me, I don't know what that would have done, but
I think at least did something too wrong. Was the doors locked?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what that noise was, unless it was a car hitting something.
Could have been.
So
Do we want to keep up with the unknown, or do we want to move
we
on?
can move on.
Okay. I do like doing the unknown, but I know we are running out of time.
Yeah.
These, I don't know if you can see them in camera, but these right here, are scary at night because they stand so close together, and like when it's completely dark, these look like two figures just standing out in complete darkness, and they look like they're standing really close to each other. We call them the twins because they just stand there and it feels like they're staring at you at night.
Where are we headed?
There's a little girl called Annabelle.
No.
Or Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
She's in there. She's the final grave in this line.
Well, we are going to a little girl that is Richard Collins.
No.
Relation? No, she's not even related, is she?
No, she's just
She's just
Gibson. I know that.
Yeah, she's just a little girl that we have talked to in the past. And she's a real hard one to get talkative. She's very shy. Mind you, like a little 5-year-old, when you see them and you try talking to them, they kind of quibble behind their mother or father. That's about what she reminds you of. But once you get her talking, she doesn't want to leave you alone. She follows you throughout the whole graveyard. And it's pretty awesome.
It's cool because other than like the devices and stuff, you can actually see and feel like your clothes being tugged and stuff. And she's about the size of here, I'd say, or around here. And you can see, feel like your clothes being pulled. You can see them being pulled. It's super. And her grave is very unique. Beneath this stone reposes the remains of A.M.G. because it's behind us. Daughter of Stephanie and Eliza Gibson. Yep. Who died June 31st, 1835, age 5 and 6 weeks old. And back here is her actual name on another stone, which is also carved very well, which you probably won't be able to see. Name is Anna. Yeah, it's
Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie. Yep.
So
Anne-Marie. So you're closer.
my
Bereaved of thee, my blighted bud, forgive kind heaven the silent tear, to bloom a flower in paradise. Thy gentle spirit took its flight, and Hefta's mourning here. That could be left.
Yeah, and left us
mourning
mourning here.
here.
And it's interesting because up here is a symbol of a really carved symbol with eternity right here. It just says, this mortal, death put on immortality. Which is, I don't know, I just found it really cool. And Marie, we don't want you to be scared of any of the things that we have here. We have all these devices that we want to talk with you with. Can you see me on frame still?
Yes.
And we want to talk with you to hear your story. We understand that this can be a little scary right now, but we promise we mean no harm. We just want to hear how it's been. How's everything been here at the graveyard? How have you been feeling? That locust over there. We have these devices in front of us, and that one over there you can actually talk to, and we'll be able to hear it. And of course, you remember the flashlight, you can turn it and turn it on. If you could, can you give us a sign that you're here with us tonight?
Maybe a little tug.
Mm-hmm.
You can even hug out legs.
Mm-hmm.
Just to let us know that you're here and you're safe and you're happy to see us.
Mm-hmm. That's our biggest concern, is that you're safe. Do you still feel safe here? If not, is there a reason other than us being here? Just got a cold chill, like a wind kind of walking by us. It's okay to be scared. If you're scared of us, or scared of, all the devices we have, it's okay. We just need to know that if you're scared, to give us a sign, and we'll walk away. Again, I have that little flashlight right there. You can either touch or knock off the stone if you don't like it up there, or this device. Do you want us to walk away? Yeah, it's definitely a tug there.
Was that you, Am? That's your sign of us wanting us to leave you alone?
You don't have to blow your exhaust as loud as you can through a park. I'm sorry, Ian.
Emily, can you tug my leg one more time just to let us know that it's time for us to leave you alone so you can go to bed? Nothing, man.
We'll take it as a sign, even if it might not have been her.
Yeah.
I don't want to scare her too much.
Yeah, I don't want to push her.
Yeah. Thank you, Anne-Marie.
Well, Emily, you have a good night.
We appreciate talking to you. We appreciate you talking to us. Let's go over to the old area real quick. Okay. See if we can pull anything. And then I say tree, and then we can call it. Okay. Wow. Wow. They've been down a while.
I feel like somebody came in and pushed those over.
Yeah, they look intentional.
I hate seeing graveyards like this. I wish I was able to fix them.
It's not fair to the people who have died and are buried here to have this. Like, no. They deserve to rest in a happier area, not to be mistreated like this. Like, there's another one. It's almost completely buried under. In like 5 years, no one's gonna know that's there.
No.
Like, that needs to be fixed now before it's too late. Anyway, to anyone who's ever like seen our old photographs and stuff, and like our old outro, this is the big stone that stays and like that stands out in all of them. The salt family, and then Justice over there as well. James, come here. I think it's gonna go away. I smell perfume, and I want to see if it's gonna be gone by. Nope. You smell it? Like a really strong, like...
Yeah, like a real, like what you usually get from like Victoria's Secret, I guess. Like a real...
very floral. Or not
Yeah.
floral. Yeah, like... It was really strong.
Nothing like you would normally wear.
Yeah, exactly. It was really strong as I was like walking and you started talking.
John, what's that name?
Memory of David.
No.
Let's see. What are these names? John Blair. These are all males.
Okay.
Oh, what about this one?
John Blair.
Well, wait. In memory of John... Wait, what? John Blair. I mean, they all could be John Blair, I guess, but... In memory of...
Antis. Consort of John Blair.
Consort, so... Consort means... What? Isn't it like... Married? In memory of David. I mean, I guess it could have been her.
That's John Blair Jr. right there.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Is anyone here that wanted to speak with us? I smelt your perfume. Possibly, I'm guessing... Anitas? Was that your perfume I was smelling? Anitas. I don't mean any disrespect. I just want to know if that was your perfume and what it was.
Hey, he just had sent us on the ground. Jane. Nope, top.
Yeah, Jane. Jane, was that your perfume I was smelling? You know what it smelled like? Frankincense. Yeah, that's what it smelled like. I mean, we are by a church, but no one's been in that church in a long time. Is that anyone's frankincense perfume?
There's warm right here.
Oh, it does. Wow. Like really warm.
In Arizona, they say eliminating heat because it gets colder or what? But
Because it's a tree. Well, normally when the sun hits it, that's the spot that gets hot. But usually on stones, trees, I don't know. It's weird that only right here is really warm.
I don't know.
I don't know what to call you. If you're the door, the tree, spirits of the tree, or spirits around the tree. We know that there are stones that have kind of formed with the tree, so it might be you. But we hear a lot of knockings that happen here on this tree. We also have devices if you want to talk to that, but we want to hear the knockings of the tree. So, can you knock on this tree for us so we know that you're here?
All we need is a repeat of this. Can you do that again? Do you not want to talk? Do you not want to repeat anything?
The question I have for you mainly is why there is a door here. Is there a purpose for this door? And you can actually, to answer us, instead of just touching these devices, you can do this for yes or for no. Is there a reason why there's a door-shaped figure in this tree? I'm going to knock a tune that someone likes to use a lot. And I want to see if you know the end of it. You ready? Anyone in the graveyard that wants to talk with us, but we haven't got to speak to. We have to leave soon. So if you don't mind, come over here. You can use these devices or use the tree to knock and communicate with us. You touch these devices, you can come over here and knock on the tree as well so we can communicate with you. If there's anyone here with us tonight that wants to speak with us, can you do one of those things?
Do you want us to leave you alone? I know I keep asking you guys this, but we don't want to be disrespectful or to annoy you guys. If you don't want us here, you just gotta tell us by touching us or hitting one of the devices in our hand. Or knocking on the tree.
Can anyone give me something loud? There's something that you want to say, but you're scared to tell us. Scared to talk to us. Just say it super loud so we can hear you. Alright. I want to thank all the spirits here, all the people here, everybody here. This has been our place to come to and talk to, and you've invited us in and had this become our home to come to and talk with you and learn about you and understand you. And I appreciate that you've done this for us. You've made our lives so much better, and I wish and I hope that there's a way I can give back to you for what you've done for us. I understand it's kind of scary to talk with us with all these new equipment and all these new devices, and I know it's hard, But we are really happy to be here. We are really happy to always come back here. You have been our starting ground, and you will be someone that's always in our mind and in our hearts, each and every one of you. Even if we don't know your name yet, I hope to learn it one day and your story. I want to thank you all for allowing us to be here and to come back over and over again. Thank you so much for what you've done. And again, I hope we can give back for what you've given us. Thank you. Now as for you, thank you everybody for watching. We're going to cut it here. It's getting late and the park does close at a time. We're already kind of pushing it as it is. So I want to thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed. And if you saw something that we didn't see, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you everybody. The coyotes aren't happy.
Damn, that's close.
That's close. Don't worry, they're far enough to where we can finish this up still. Alright, we gotta hurry, coyotes. Thank you everybody for everything you've done. All the new subscribers, thank you. And there will be more. We've got a lot planned ahead. So please stick around, make sure you subscribe. And we gotta go.
Have a good night.
Have a night, guys. Thanks. Be safe.